Howdy, howdy. Today is day 28 on the Pacific Crest Trail, and today we summit Mount Baden-Powell, which I think is up there somewhere. So because of the fire closures, we couldn't go the exact way, and it means we've skipped about 30 miles, I think, of the actual trail. But we had an amazing hitch from Trail Angel named Liz, whose name was also in the book that Birdsong was talking about yesterday, where we found Greg's details. Also, Greg, amazing Trail Angel, let us stay in his home, have access to everything. It was more than we could have imagined or hoped for, which was lovely. So I had a really good stay there. Then we snuck out quietly at about 7:30 in the morning. Started today about 8:45, and so instead of the normal route, we went to a car park about 2 miles away, just slightly different route. And it's about 4,000 feet of elevation today, which is going to be interesting because we'd all kind of forgotten that Mount Baden-Powell was here. We've got a micro spike, so it should be fine. We've been warned there's a bit of snow at the top, but we're there early enough that it shouldn't be too mushy, so we should be quite good with grip and everything like that. Yeah, so 4,000 feet of elevation. It's quite direct, so it's only from the car park, which I think is only about another mile from where I am now. It's about 4 miles up, and then we're planning on going another 5 miles or so to the campsite. So it should only be about 13 miles total for the day, but we'll see how we get on. Also, it's lovely. The sun is shining again. We're going to be warm, which I've been looking forward to. My legs are quite stiff, which is sad because we basically had a day off yesterday with the 5 miles, but it's been cold the past few days. But yeah, really looking forward to it. It should be fun. We've been told there are 42 switchbacks on the way up. And yeah, so it'll be fun just to get up there, see what the views are like. And then apparently afterwards it's fairly cruisy, but we shall see what the future holds. The desert awaits, I suppose, afterwards. Many fun things. But yeah, a big day, big elevation climb. Should be lots of fun. I'll see you later on. And just like that, day 28 is over. Just to add a little bit of detail to the morning, for the last few days I've been craving some cereal. So my breakfast this morning was an apple and about 2/3 of Reese's Puffs with some chocolate milk that I'd bought as well. It was amazing, and the only downside is I wasn't able to finish it, so I'm now carrying around about 1/3 of a bag of Reese's Puffs. But I'll eat it at some point, it's all good. And yeah, so in the morning we started not like where the trail would begin, like where we ended yesterday, because there have been some fire closures. But the Trail Angel that we found was super kind, picked us up at like 7:30 in the morning. She does a bunch of volunteering, so she really knew her stuff, and took us to the alternate start point, which was about 2 miles from the car park where the trail up to the mountain actually starts. And it was a great hike up, really. Much easier than San Jacinto. It was only about 4 miles to the top, and the switchbacks were a lot more gradual, so it was quite constant, but meant you could get into a little bit of a rhythm, which was really nice. And then towards the end, because of the snow, because there was a snowstorm about 2 days ago that brought a whole bunch of fresh snow. Luckily we avoided it, but that was part of the weather system that had the miserable rain the other day. So it's all connected. But yes, so snowstorm happened, new snow, which meant that towards the top people just ended up going straight in a line, which was great fun to go off trail, same way as San Jacinto. And we got to the top and the views were absolutely mind-blowing. It was amazing, well worth the hike up. We had a nice long lunch. I bought some new shoes because mine are falling apart, so I should be able to pick those up in Acton in about 4 days' time. And we also bumped into a whole bunch of new people at the top of the mountain. So because of the snowstorm, a bunch of people had been staying in Wrightwood for like an extra day or two just to wait it out. So they started up. So now there's a whole new bubble of people, and we ended up hiking with about 7 new people today. And then we got to camp at about 6 p.m. and the camp is really big, but it's covered in snow, so it was quite difficult to find a place. And there weren't many flat spots, so we're all kind of separated a little bit, and I'm isolated in my tent on a hill, which used to be windy, but now it seems to have calmed down, which is great. and all of our food is safe and sound in some bear boxes, which was exciting. First time we've used those. So yeah, nice and safe and sound. Hopefully we'll have a good night's sleep. There were some scary clouds, hence tent and not cowboy camping, but hopefully it should be chill weather. We'll see. And then tomorrow we're aiming to do about 15 miles. Don't really know exactly where we'll end up, but we've got 60 miles to get to Acton, so 15 miles a day is the vague plan. Yeah, we'll see how we go, and I'll see you tomorrow.